Good morning, students. It's me, Sudarshan sir. Today we are going to see the book back of chapter 1. Okay, everyone open page number 12. Take your pencil, that is so necessary. Okay, since we are going to write the book back answer, take your pencil and eraser. First one, choose the correct answer. In choose the correct answer, first one, webcam is a scanner, camera, pointing device, memory device. What is a web camera? It is a camera. We know that webcam, camera. Yeah. So the answer is option B, camera. This one. Okay. Okay. Next. Which of this is not a pointing device? Joystick, light pen, mouse, scanner. See, joystick, that is a pointing device, because if you move joystick, the concerned character will know. Light pen, it is also a pointing device. By touching that, you will be pointing out something. Mouse, you know that this mouse pointer, it is also a pointing device. So scanner is not a pointing device. So which is not a pointing device, they have asked. So scanner is not a pointing device. Option D. Third one, which of these has the largest storage capacity? We know very well. Hard disk has the largest storage capacity, because hard disk is inside the computer. It is the main secondary memory. It stores large amount of data. So the answer is hard disk. Fourth one, which of these gives the output as a hard copy? Monitor, printer, speaker, headphone. Obviously it is printer, because whatever, if you give this data to print in the computer, automatically every data in this photo picture in this document will be directly printed in a paper, right? So that is it. So it is printed as a hard copy. Okay, output is derived as a hard copy. So what does that? Printer does that. Option B, printer. Okay, next, state whether the following statement are true or false. First one, if there is a mistake in a program, the computer can itself correct the mistake. Answer is false. No, we should correct the mistake. Not in all the time. In certain times this happens, because we humans, we are giving instruction to the computer. So if we do any mistake in the instruction, we have to correct it. Okay, so the answer is false. Second one, the computer carries out one instruction at a time. Obviously we know that very well. True. I told you now, first it will complete first one, and then second one, and then third one, like that it will go, right? Okay, true. Third, a program is stored on the hard disk of a computer. If you want to work on it, you must first bring it to the primary memory of a computer. Yeah, the answer is true. If the program is stored in the hard disk, which is inside this computer, where it should go? It will travel to the RAM, primary memory. I told you primary memory is RAM memory. From there only the processor will access the data. So the answer is true. Okay, that's it. Okay. Choose the best answer. True or false are over. Now we are going to see question and answer. Okay. Third question. How is the caps lock different from shift key? Okay. The answer for this question, students, you just write in the same page. In page number 12 itself you write. Either you write on the top, else in this gap you write, else down here you write. Okay. I will show the answer. You just see that and write. Okay. Okay, this is the answer. Caps lock, CAPSLOK, caps lock key generates all letters in capital. Write as it is what is shown here. Caps lock key generates all letters in capital, while shift key allows special characters on the keyboard to display. What is the use of caps lock? If you click the caps lock and if you type some letters, the letters will display in capital. Okay, but if you press shift key and if you press some characters, special characters will be displayed in the monitor. This into symbol, and symbol, all these symbols can be displayed in the monitor. How it can be displayed? By pressing shift key and also pressing that button. Okay, okay, that is why shift key is used. That's all. You just stop the video, write it without making any mistake. In your book, in this page number 12 you write, and then play the video for next question. Okay, okay, this question number is 3. Just note it down. Okay, write 3 and write as it is in this page number. Either you here you write, else here you write, else here you write. Okay, but write in the page number 12 itself. Only then you will understand. Okay, okay. Meanwhile, near the question you write page number 12. Okay, okay. Now we'll go for the next question. Why is a secondary memory need in a computer? For this fourth question, the answer is in the page number 6. Near the question itself, you write page number 6. Fourth question. Okay. Now we will see the answer in the page number 6. Everyone open page number 6. See, in page number 6, down at the bottom you see, under the heading secondary memory storage device, under this heading, two paras are there, right? In that second para you see. In second para, from there should, from here to the next line, storage device. These two lines are the answer for question number 4. Okay. We might confuse with the question what is written here. Don't see this. Here it is written wrong. You write it correctly. Okay. What you should write? You should write 4 here, because this is the answer for question number 4. There should be devices where programs and data can be stored permanently. Such devices are called secondary storage device. We know that very well. In secondary storage devices only, we will store all the data permanently, right? So that is what explained here. So you should mark from there to the next point device, but this is the answer for question number 4. Okay, you should write 4 both the sides. 4. Okay. Now we'll go for the next question. Fifth question. What is the function of ALU and CU? What is the function of arithmetic logical unit and control unit? That's what we are going to see now. Okay. The answer for this fifth question is in 2 pages. One is page number 5, another one is page number 6. So you should write page number 5, 6. Okay. Now open page number 5. See, in page number 5 you see, at the bottom you see, the central processing unit heading is there, right? Under that you see arithmetic and logical unit, ALU. Okay, this one. From the ALU, from here, from the ALU to the next point, multiplication. This 1 point, this is 5.1. In fifth question you have 2 answers. So this is 5.1. Write 5.1 here and here. Okay. Next, in the next page, page number 6. In page number 6, at the top you see, control unit. From here, the control unit controls. From there to the next line, devices. This is 5.2. Here it is written wrong. Don't see this. 5.2. This is 5.2. So what are the things? In page number 5, you have 5.1, these 2 points. And in page number 6, you have 5.2, these 2 points. Okay, that's all. Your fifth question is over. Now we'll go for the sixth question. Question number 6. What is the difference between instructions and information given to a computer? Okay, students, the answer for this sixth question now. This also either you can write in the same page number 12. Else, in page number 13 you see, down you have some space. There also you can write. Wherever you want you can write, but write it neatly and correctly. Okay. I will show what to write. You just see that and write. Okay. See, this is the answer for question number 6. Instructions are the commands. We give to a computer. For computer, what we give? We give instruction only. According to our instruction, the computer will work. Okay. To do particular task. This is 1 point. Instructions are the commands we give to do a computer to do a particular task. Okay. You have one more point. Point number 2 is informations are data about a particular topic that are stored in a computer memory. Informations are nothing but data about any particular topic that are stored in a memory. See, don't write this that. Okay. Informations are data about a particular topic that are stored in a computer memory. Okay, that's all. Okay. If you didn't complete it, no issues. Just stop the video, write it correctly, and then go for the next question. Okay, next question. Question number 7. Name the following. In that 2 division they have given. We have to write both also. 3 input devices. Name any three input devices. That's what the question. Name the following. First one, three input devices. One is keyboard, another one is mouse, and then scanner. I'll say the spelling, you just write it, okay? KEYBOARD, keyboard. Next one, MOUSE, mouse. Next one, SCANNER, scanner. Okay. Now go for the second one. Three output devices. Monitor, printer, speaker. Yeah, correct. These three are output devices. Monitor. MONITOR, monitor. Printer. PRINTER, printer. Speaker. SPEAKER, speaker. Okay. These three are the output devices. First three are input devices, second three are output devices. That's all. That's all, students. See, the question continues in next page, you see. Third point, the secondary storage devices. I mean, three secondary storage devices. Hard disk, CD, DVD. That's all. One is hard disk, HAD space DISK, disk. And CD is both in capital, CD, comma, DVD, all three in capital, DVD. Okay, that's it. Last question. By this we'll end the class. Question number 8. What is the difference between primary and secondary memory? Page number 6, right here. Page number 6. Okay, everyone open page number 6. In page number 6, you see, under the heading memory, in that primary memory, you have, go for fourth paragraph. Okay, you have 4 paragraphs, go for fourth paragraph. In that third line, you see, from primary memory to the, from there you see third line, switched off till this. Okay, these three lines are the answer for question number 10. Okay, question number 10. Here it is written wrong. Don't. The actual answer is 10th question answer. So mark these 3 lines and write 10 here and here. Okay. In the same 10 you have one more point. So write this 10.1. Write this as 10.1. You have one more 10th point that we'll see. Okay. Under the heading secondary memory, go for the second paragraph. From there should be a device. From here to the next line, secondary storage device. From there should be a device to the next line, secondary storage device. Okay, that's all, students. Your first unit is over. Book back also we have written. Okay, choose the best answer visa. State true or false visa. Question answer, all the question answers we marked. Okay, that's it, students, for today's class. That's all over. Okay, in next class we'll see from the second unit. But one thing, kindly write all those things neatly. That is so important. Okay, and mark neatly everything. Do it neatly, because neatness is so important. Okay, students, that's all. Take care. Have a nice day. If you have any doubt, stop the video, see from first. Beyond that, if you have any doubt, just text me or call me. Okay, students, bye.